Looks like it is Earthbound Randomizer time. I am looking forward to this. This is going to be fantastic. With us, of course, we have ProPiece, who is doing Earthbound Randomizer PK Scramble. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Uh, Honestly don't remember who created it at this point, but this is kind of like FF6 Enterprise, where it's kind of like an open world thing. You just need to go beat the bosses. So like everything is technically open, but that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of randomizers I've seen. It is a pretty fun aspect of it. Good luck on your run, and let's see what you got.
So the first thing is there's instant text, which is the yikes one. Rocker green. And there's two options for Y to be an R button or Y not a walk button. The Y not a walk button just makes it so you auto run all the time. And then you press Y to walk instead. So start in 3, 2, 1, go. Timer on my end didn't start, but hopefully it started on the other side. Start by saving the game just in case. We have a rock candy that'll raise a random stat by 1, so that is kind of useful this early. IQ is not useful though, so there is a. So you pretty much just want to get key items, which we'll get to the different boss locations, and then Dalam we got. So we could get a character early. Auto trackers. It's not checking off item. Just gonna fight this Chrome. So there's something called bonus early EXP. Of course I missed first. Doesn't really help me. It just gives us a couple of some extra EXP just so we don't take on super over-leveled enemies right away. Missing a lot though. Missing 2 out of 4 times is not good. Rainstone, that'll heal us from, I believe, almost any ailment. I've never actually used it properly. All I use it for is like selling. So in the early, so there's also a different option for random start, which will put you anywhere on the map, but I haven't done that for a while, so I didn't do that this time. And this big conglomerate of Winnet and all that has the most checks. Close my timer quickly then. See my map. I don't believe Summers gets us too much right now. There's one thing it can get, so I won't go there immediately. Be a key item. It gets us another check in Summers. Then there's potentially 2 more checks in Winnet, so I'm going to do that first. But one of them contains fighting enemies, so if the logic has it later in the game, then the enemies levels will be scaled way up. And with the teleports, they made it so it doesn't cost PSI to use teleport. Gonna be another key item in the bookshelf. Pack of bubblegum, that doesn't really help me right now. I need to be at Winters for that. That'll be good for later. PSI unit, that also sells for a lot. I'll buy. I believe when you start here, the shops are always kind of lower tier. And I've also have it's something called easy deaths, where in vanilla game, and if you have that option off, if you die, you'll lose. You'll start with no power points and and half your money will be lost. Okay, that good thing I saved. That is a lot of damage for this early in the game, so rank will not be till later in logic. Go to first. Because there will be a character here, and depending on the character, we may get a couple checks. It's Pooh, the vanilla character. So with Jeff and Pooh, we get free item checks. We get a free key item they're holding, and with Pooh, we actually get a second check available here. So the police badge will get us something, actually. Back in one hit. But there is a dungeon here if we did have the carrot key, but we don't. But we can do the one check here, which is the well, the Star Master's here, but that's not what we're really aiming for. There's gonna be some trial here for Pooh, and then we get a free teleport location for it. Just have to wait. Sure not to accidentally press B as well. So then if I have to press B, I have to go all the way back to his dad or something. That won't be good. Because in EarthBound, it's in vanilla as well. You can mash A and L for pressing A, and then B and select will also mash the text, but those are for when you press B. Village. Not something completely on my radar right now. I don't have the Franklin badge. Summers, and there's two checks here. So first we want to get in Stoic Club, which will get us a teleport check. Okay, this is logically where I was supposed to go first, I guess. But that's not a big deal. Check the shop after, because I'll have to go back to the museum anyway. Actually, no, it's right here. I never remember the layout of this map. Got to pay. Give the tiny ruby this guy, and then yeah, you have to. Then he'll give you a key item. Carrot key. That might be our first dungeon then. So, I guess maybe logically I was supposed to come here first and then go to Summers, to Dalam, but it's not a big deal. There's a hint man up there for if you get really lost, you can just talk to him. Might help. Now we have the number to the Stoic Club. Now we have to go back to, well, a place with a phone, but I believe the museum is the closest one anyway. Just have to call that number for the Stoic Club and then we get another teleport location. Save. Just because of instant text saving takes like seconds. Club Stoic. Same thing. Talk to this guy, which activates the flag for her. Then we will eat her magic cake, which will get us a teleport location. In vanilla, I believe this takes you to Dalam, but this teleport location will not be Dalam. We already have that. Winters. That pack of bubblegum will be useful at some point. I wave. So this flag for the randomizer is kind of hard to explain, where it's a extended PSI shuffle, which basically like shuffles who gets what PSI attack, and then there's going to be like bottle rocket like PSIs mixed in as well as PSI rocket, and then PSI bomb, which is acting as a bomb but as a PSI attack. Those are the ones you want because they're pretty powerful. I do not have that. Hopefully this is logically the first dungeon, and I'm not wasting my time. Okay. I believe Ness always starts with life up though, just because, check. Yeah, he always starts with life up because it's just necessary, especially if you get a really bad seed. So the bad thing about Pooh, equipment-wise, is he can't equip anything, except I don't think he can even equip pendants, actually. He can't equip pendants, he can't equip, he can only equip, like, something of kings, like the Sword of Kings, or Cloak of Kings. He has a very specific set of equipment that's only for him. I do not remember. I went the right way around. Oh. Not good at all. Second, okay. It's not the first one. Shroom's kind of bad, so I hope that I can just kill him. I'll just defend then, because... So Spores is really bad. He can either just attack himself or others. But we got through it with no problems. That also means Shroom isn't later in the games. That's extremely good to know because he's probably the most annoying boss. So, as you saw, it said your second my location or whatever it said. So technically, logically, that's the second boss you were supposed to fight, but since the first and second ones in this flag set usually aren't too bad, so you can do them in either order. But even if your PSI is strong enough, you could fight the fourth one pretty early, but our PSI isn't, so I'm not going to try if I had that opportunity. Go to Winter. couple checks I can do there. Key item here. You can buy off this lady for like $1. The Franklin badge, though, the Happy Happy Village is like kind of fully accessible now. Still. Charm. Much for me. Actually, ATM save. I forgot bosses and enemies give you. And since Easy Death is on, I won't lose my money if I die, so I can just keep all of it in my pocket. Oh, that's really... There's 3 of them. Ow. I prefer it if nests stop missing. Very exciting. This might be, for the boss coming up, this might be the 3rd. But depending on what it is, I might still fight it. Never remember how to get through here. The telephone in here somewhere that I'm looking for. So that guy healed us, and I could have sworn there was a telephone in these ones so I could save at. Now that I'm looking for it, I'll use it. For the sake of finding it. Then we give the monkey the chewing gum, and then we sit and watch this thing. Take us to Rainy Circle. Alright, now that that's over, I feel like fighting these enemies. Hopefully they stop spawning. Stop spawning. I believe the game is made up of like different zones or something. So if I just get out of a certain loading zone, then I can just try and despawn enemies. But then there's also a chance while I'm in the other zone, they can just respawn, or more can spawn. It's kind of stupid, but how the developers wanted it. But it's only dumb because sometimes they respawn. It makes me angry when they don't respawn. Then it's a good feature. You've seen the smash attacks? Yeah, that's related to your gut stat. So the higher that is, the more chance you have of getting a smash. Since didn't have the pencil eraser, we can get healed by this guy. Because if you actually use the pencil eraser, just skip this entire maze, then he will refuse to heal you. See what any circle store for us, and it's not looking good so far. Terribly strong. Okay. Good IQ. Guts, that's good. So far. Worst spot for enemies. And I believe that heals you by like 120 health or something. It's bad. Third location. Okay, Mondo. If it's rocking, I'm not sure if it actually ice part. I also believe he might have a physical shield, so pretty easy. I could have sworn he had a physical shield unless he can put it up himself. I'm not sure. I knew he was resistant to ice though, but I couldn't remember if because of the name change, it was still ice, but if the name change kind of made it different properties. Seems. Have the receiver kid calling me. Talk to the mouse and it'll give us item. That will get us to the final area, but we do have access to Saturn Valley yet. I didn't think about me. Let's go with Strizer, maker of this marathon. Now you're the meme now. Let's go back to Winnett. There's a couple checks I can do here. Now I might not under level to fight the sharks, but there is also a key item check I just completely forgot about. Since we have the police badge. Wait, no, this is what I get for not playing the game for a while. I have to go fight the policeman. And then I can talk to the mayor after Frank, but then fighting the policeman gets me access to Tucson. I'm remembering as I go how to play this game. Fuck that guy out of there. So the Titanic Ant is the boss of this. I believe you can have an enemy shuffle and then it'll shuffle these minor cops as well, but I only have boss shuffle on. Uh-oh. These guys are powerful, so... Okay, so there's a chance I die here. I didn't save for a while, so it might be bad. Who doesn't really have much PSI effective, cost-effective attacks. So, Titanic Ant starts with 2 little minions, so I want to save it for Rocket. Just wave in this game. But beat shield, that doesn't too much. I'm probably gonna start by healing Pooh and then rock using wave beta. Ice, wave beta again. Not doing. That was less scary than the little cops. Now we have access to Tucson. Yo-Yo does give me more attack power than the T-Ball Bat, but it misses like 18% of the time. Not good. I'll go heal. I'll probably try and take down the sharks now that I have PSI and all that. And I gave this a 145 estimate. I forgot that I got better at this. Try and milk it a bit so it doesn't take like 20. Doesn't seem like this seat's heading that way anyway. I almost left without healing. Saved, but then I almost left without doing what I back to do what I intended to do. Just walk. I knew I'd instant kill it, but I really wanted it to get out of my way so I wouldn't attack it. Fight the sharks that's required of. trash can. Hard hat. I wanted to show the funny dialogue, then I pressed it again. That was easy. Frank. Everdread. Then Frankenstein Mark II, Thunder and Storm instead. Suppose I. Okay, the pencil eraser will get us to Happy Happy Village. Just sworn I had a teleport to it. And teleporting. So this, I could have just did this first, but I was scared of the logic. Now we can go to the town hall and get our thing. The pencil eraser. Can't teleport to Happy Happy thing. We have almost full access to Happy Happy Village, minus the character itself, but it could be a teddy bear or something. I don't have a teleport to Tucson, so I just have to walk there. But also, walking there will activate a teleport spot as well, so if you don't actually physically get the teleport, then it's not a big deal. Ash. Oh my. Yeah, that was a back attack, so I can just run. Hello at Asder. Silver bracelet, that's extremely. Boiled egg. Silver bracelet. Should sell some. Tucson, the first thing I'm gonna do is check the department store. So the one thing really cool is the stairs here used to be, the escalators were really slow before. Then a couple months ago, Jay Tolmar, the guy who created it, made it so they're really fast now. Got to sell the items. Have anything? Fine. Sell as well. It's the only place you can sell. Actually, no, you can sell down here. Cup of life noodle is full. So will the handy, probably. There's only one check I can do right now. Actually, no, there's... Yeah, there's only... I forgot I need Paula for the other one. Trick Yo-Yo. Still not gonna use it, no matter how fancy you make the names. Oh yeah. I always forget about this. I think he'll accept a bottle of water. But he wants a item. And then every single time I do this, I go to the department store, sell my useless food items, and then talk to him forgetting that he gives a food item. I'm not gonna fight him. He's the brilliant sprout. Okay, a lot of bills. That actually gets us a location. It'll give us access to Threed, but I'm going to do the happy check first and pray that there's a teddy bear in the other place in the thing and I don't need the key, because whatever's there will give me a key item anyway, but I can't actually get that character unless I have the key to the cabin. Mushrooms are... Do not want to fight them. There's also I believe there's two? Yeah, there's 2 key items here at least. And then a boss fight as well, Sanctuary. Pencil eraser. There's some enemies that I would prefer not to fight. There's a treasure box here. Fry pan. Bad, but we can't use it. So we get Paula. These I don't know if I explained these butterflies, but they are, I believe they heal 20 power points. They're actually really useful. If you need to, like, heal, then just restore power point. Grab this one. I didn't check whether it's full or not, so I'll grab it. Those big trees I don't want to fight either, because they will explode on defeating them. Those snakes in here are not dangerous, they're the ones on the path to win, so you'll just one-shot them. That boss sitting there is a optional boss. So if you actually steal things from that stand, you will fight him. But I don't want to fight him. So I'll try not to accidentally steal, depending on what the inventory is. I did not pay. I guess we're fighting him, because I did the exact thing I told myself not to do 2 seconds. It's not too rolling. But the unfortunate thing is, since we stole something, bottom, he's just gone. Can't do anything about it anymore. I believe you can steal things forever until you get out of that proximity, then fight him. But I forgot. Jeff is here. That will get us something. Enters. This place is pretty early. Logic, so the boss is here. But what I stole was something called a repel sandwich, which is basically just like a repel from Pokemon, and it'll repel enemies away for 10 seconds, and I believe it's either 20 or 30 seconds for a DX, and it replaces the skiff sandwiches, which give you running speed, but since we already have the run speed, it's kind of irrelevant. Also, I want the slump. Might prevent sleepers. Yeah, they're orange this time. Very strange. It's also like the laggiest place in the entire game. I said that the Guardian Digger was actually this boss. So this is the one with the shield, I believe. And he's also resistant to ice, so... Ow. So I can't... It's life. Okay, so we got the key to the cabin, so we got lucky. We can go get Jeff, and then I'll get Jeff first before the Sanctuary boss, so he can get some levels. Save on the way back. Enemy bug me that. Wait, these ones are blue. The ones in the house were orange. So we're gonna get another key item here because Jeff is the other one that also holds a key item for... I guess we'll put that in. Reason. That opens up the Stonehenge Valley where Starman Deluxe hides. Really hope we don't have to go. Might have to. Can't use thick fry pan. Unfortunately, Jeff has his own set of weapons as well. He has guns, but like toy guns, sort of. But then he'll get like a death ray and stuff for. I believe the death ray is the strongest item. Won't use my repel sandwich. Nerve ray, okay. That might be one of them. I don't know what that does though. See, that is rain, it's after I've just explained Jeff's weapons. Sell that. Okay, logically, this is my first location, which is... But it's... Good thing Starman Jr. is like... is literally the worst enemy to fight. because he is resistant to every PSI. Actually, except wait, I completely forgot that he actually wasn't resistant to that. But except for Rockin', he is resistant to every PSI available. So if you get him like really late in the game, then might be in trouble. That is. The weird property, well, it's not weird, but a property of the dungeons, when you beat the boss, no matter your level, they will always run away from you. But that one got stuck in the corridor, so I couldn't really get away from it. Everything. Available. Open up 3, actually. That still requires Tucson, which I'm pretty sure is the one I clicked on. The only things I can open now, but 3 will give me a potential for a character, so that first. Just have to give this guy the lot of builds, and then the Runaway 5's debt will be forgiven. Now we can go to 3. If I remember to actually go on the bus. I wish you could speed up these cutscenes. Now we are in 3. 2 checks we can. The key item and character. Zip gun. That's actually a Jeff item. Weapon. Powerful. Buy. I have the money to buy a silver bracelet. A lot of also a arms dealer the of this store, which will sell bottle rockets and stuff, potentially regular bottle rockets. So I would have hoped he had a big bottle rocket, but he didn't. I believe beat the ice. Dude. I don't know if he's weak to ice, but help. May have been a bad idea. Okay, no longer a bad idea because I won. Good amount of levels though. Probably since he's so high level, this probably won't be an item I need unless it's like a really late item. Starfly honey, yeah, probably not. I will need to. You're required to go to Saturn Valley anyway, but you're only hard required to go just so you can get into the spaceship to go fight Gygus, which is not actually a spaceship. I don't remember what it's called. So now that we have Paula again, we have 3 possible options. Go back to Tucson after I heal. I completely ignore the hotel, as my intention for here was to go heal first. I'm not sure. I was concerned that they fully heal. Some free items for Paula, just so she's not fighting for her life. Stop is and now my intention is to skip Stonehenge Base until I'm fully required to, which basically means that might have our final item that's required to beat the game, but I don't like doing it. So our first check here is fighting this Trillium Sprout, because he will, now that we have Paula, he'll actually give us an item. We could have fought him earlier, but have a reason to. bomb. The bomb isn't as powerful as a PSI rocket, but it won't. It'll attack everything in. Like it attacked the two sprouts that was also beside the Trilliard sprout. Shack, that's a dungeon. That could be our. And now that we actually beat the Trilliard sprout, we can get items from here. Whichever one. Sell items. Not that useful. I actually got a picnic lunch. I think that's enough because I keep accidentally buying picnic lunch. Enough for now. Now that we have the key to the shack, we can fight our 4th sanctuary. Whether it's logically the 4th, find out. Well, first. Still need a way to Saturn Valley, which requires either the zombie paper or just getting a teleport to it, but there's no teleport locations available. So I can either go fight the pyramid or go to Stonehenge base. Running away from me. I won't use it. I'll say. Oops. Auto attack option that I keep forgetting to press. Battles. Mark. Don't believe he's. But every second turn he'll generate a burst of steam, so he only gets 1 attack every 2. He only gave 700 EXP, because I believe boss EXP is still kind of scaled to how much EXP they normally give. Now we have our required dungeons, because in the flag set we only have 4, which I completely forgot to mention until now. But we're still not done, because we are missing access to Saturn Valley. Yes. Well, in a in a sense, the Stonehenge base is going to be faster than back to win. And pray that it has the zombie vapor, so I don't like last location thing. But I do have repel sandwiches. I don't know if I have enough, but I'll have a good amount. And we also can't teleport back to the second half of it. So I just have to we have to watch the ride again. So if you want to try this for yourself, you can go to pkscramble.com. Just need your very legally ripped ROM file, and all the settings will be on the website itself. So the only thing you need to actually download is a patched file. Surely everybody ripped their own copies of EarthBound. There's an item box over there, but I'm grabbing it. Logically, I don't think it can be anything that powerful anyway. Eraser. This is a statue of Eraser. Perfect sense. And then in this version, it destroys itself. Just so it doesn't take up a base. There's something that this is actually also, I went the wrong way still, but this is also somewhat recent, just a couple months old, where it's called Abridged Dungeons. Where this and the Stonehenge base and the mines with the all things are a lot shorter. And with that, I still didn't want to go through the effort of going through this place. So this is an exit mouse. It'll just take me to the exit of that location instantly. We're already at the boss. It's Frank, who I believe is... I gotta be right on who's weak to ice at some point. If he is. Stonehenge base has been defeated. Get some kind of key item. That is our game access. Oops. Just for fun, I'm gonna see if... I'm not gonna actively look, but there's one check in a Saturn Valley that can give me a teleport location. I want to see if that's Magic Hint, just so I can show that off. But if not, then I will not go on a teleport. Flypaper. Tell. Can just go straight to Saturn Valley. Hopefully. Flies gold. Looks right. I have that, but I can just not bothering. Lucky. Also, I should be. Get by without fighting any things. That's one of 4 specific items. I believe Pooh can equip pendants and stuff, like night pendants, which can't fall asleep with them on, or you're immune to flash, but it lowers his defense to 0 or something. Or I don't know if it goes straight to 0 or if it just lowers it by a certain amount. Retrospector, where giant barf is. So I don't have to teleport and search out Bell Sandwich. That's the one thing I don't want. Should be enough because DX is about 30 seconds, so I might have bought any, but just in case. Kind of useless now, but Vitality will give like a health and PowerPoint boot the next level up now, which I guess isn't that meaningful. First, there's a shop which actually, once you get all 4 sanctuary locations, it will unlock with a bunch of powerful items. Try that first. Okay. For 3 night pen, so I apologize. That poop is not getting one. Selling gold bracelets I just picked up either. Useful. It's not getting one. Shame. Deal. Now, well, actually, I can't check that because I would need to go through the waterfall cave, I'll call it. I don't remember what it's called. About $2,000. I might have enough for a big league bat. Actually, I do definitely have it. Now that I happen to find that money, I'm buy the big league bat and stuff to prepare myself. Have shield. Actually, there is I believe there is a teleport location at the, in the cave in the past. Could be Magicking. The game. Magickin would just give me a bunch of levels and stuff. Make the final boss a lot easier, but I can just fight the enemies. So all I really want is PSI Shield Sigma. Which I believe is at like level 24 or something. Robot. Actually fight enemies. There are none that spawn. Grind levels for. I forgot to give the Sword of Kings to. It's only a plus 30, so it's not even that fantastic. That's not good. When I wanted a lot of levels. Why are there so many enemies now? That's not fun. Let's run. Well, if I die, I just go back to the normal save spot, but I've never seen that many enemies. In that small of space. I apologize for my inability to avoid these enemies. And there's 10 in the area. Not much I could do. Especially when all I want to do is level up a bit. It's the rocket fleet. should be about 1 or 2 more levels for Paula. I hope. Probably about over with grinding as you guys are. Magnet Omega. Check. Still shield. Promise shield exists. Okay, well, I'm done grinding. I don't know when Shield Sigma ends, so... Die, then I die. 25 should be high enough. Crit. And I'm closing in on the estimate, which I thought would be too long. Clearly, it was not. So unfortunately, with the Repel Sandwich, there's just no way in the game to despawn enemies that have already spawned. So for it to take effect, if there are enemies on screen, you just have to leave that zone and then respawn them. See how many attempts this takes me. Most of them have a night pendant, so if I get past the first phase, then it shouldn't be awful. Kraken isn't too bad of a first boss. Guy gets consistent, especially since I have the big bottle. That is not good. Okay, well. Actually, no, I have a cup of life notes. What am I doing? I just hope Paula does not have the cup of life note. Then it's over. Because I've done that before. game is still on. Life. Jeff. Wait for life just back up. It. He attacks next, I really hope he gets an attack off. I hope that okay. That's what I wanted. Yeah. I want him to get his night off, or his flash off. It's flash beta, which in this one won't kill you instantly, but it'll paralyze you in a way. When we start praying? I actually don't remember. Oh, please get it. No, you're gonna die now. Because of that? Unless S can squeak out a life up since he doesn't have it. Nothing really left to do. It's over then. It's not good. Wait, no, I have 2 cup of life. Where'd that come from? I honestly don't know where that cup of life noodles came from. I'll just defend. So you need to pray about 9 times. So, Gygus can, I believe, freeze, flash, or thunder with that. So since I have the night pendants, the flash won't stop me at all. The thunder's the only thing I have to worry about since I forgot to give Paula the Franklin badge. Because if Paula had the Franklin badge, then just over Gygus. Oh, a thunder can kill half the people I care. I forgot I can do that too, but that's not a big deal since that almost never kills. But I believe that is a freeze, so it could solidify me, which would be very bad. But since there's 2 of us, I don't think it's that bad of a thing. But since Pooh doesn't have power points left, and I gave the bottle of water away, this may turn bad. Okay. Actually, I don't think the PSI caramel works. Well, if it does, it gives me 1 more heal, which is, I only need 2 more prayers. Okay, never mind, it does. I forget what doesn't work. Unless the bottle of water doesn't work on Ness. Okay, so that's what I was worried about, is becoming numb, which is only really bad for the first couple phases. Because you can't attack with it. But I believe you might still be able to pray with Paula. You solidified on your last turn. That's what I was talking about. Solidification. Just don't do that again, please. Yeah, that I should still get the perk off, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's the time isn't coming up yet though, but I guess is gone. Time will come up when it says the end. Time. That's well, it was still underestimate, but that wasn't very good, I'll say. But that now we have a Reddit thing, which will just explain the locations of everything. So thanks Strizer for hosting another event. And it's fun to show off different things now. That's it. This is the last run of the day, so I don't know what to do though. Other than watch the credits.
Yeah, it was a fantastic way to end it too. Yeah, we might as well watch the credits here. They if they need to cut us off, they know how to cut us off. But that was a that was a fantastic run. Earth. Yeah. Absolutely did a great job there, and EarthBound is one of those games that you know, I can mostly wrap my mind around it normally. This throws that all out the window, so there were bits where I'm like, I remember playing EarthBound. I don't remember half of this.
I'm the opposite. I probably know more about this than Vanilla and EarthBound at this point.
Yeah, you clearly showed it here, because that was pretty impressive. And interesting, just seeing some of the mixed up bosses along the way.
Yeah, the shuffled bosses is really cool. So you have to like think on the spot of what the boss is weak to instead of just knowing what boss you're gonna fight.
Yeah. Well, that was day, actually don't know what day of Game Over Cancer it is today, but thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you especially to the streamers who brought their A games today. And thank you to everybody who donated. We're going to be back tomorrow, same start time, and we are going to have another bunch of great games. Have a great one.